Well, we are departed from Chrysler Park Marina. The weather is just absolutely great today. 57 degrees. The water out here is like glass, but there is a current. I estimate probably a 3-mile-per-hour current. We're currently doing 8.5 miles per hour, which is 7.4 knots upbound, and trying to get to the Iroquois lock on time, whatever time that is. I think it runs on their time. We have a downbound vessel here, and far ahead on the AIS I can see that there's another downbound vessel in the lock. The Iroquois lock is only 1 foot, so we are going to see what happens as we get up here. Our destination today is Brockville. I have moved over about 250 feet to the right of course to give this guy plenty of room, and I did that by signaling early on a good 10 degrees off course so that he knew I was moving visually. You know, and he has me on AIS as well, so it's not a big deal. It's putting out a little bit of a wake, so what we'll do is we'll turn into that wake, trying to minimize the impact on the crew here. Crew
I appreciate that.
See, Everlast, what its signature says.
Here it comes.
Yeah, here comes the wake. Hang on. Not too bad, just kind of a ripple wake, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah. Going, going,
okay.
Love it.
Not
Very
too bad.
nice. So we'll see what happens with the lock up here, and we're going to try to get some more information. The website is not updating. So for our 250th lock, I'd say that's about par for the course. These Seaway locks, including the O'Harney locks and the Eisenhower and the Snell locks, have been kind of a crapshoot as far as getting through them, the timing on them. Expected a lock passage, and we have waited for every one. So this one, cross my fingers that, hey, it's only about a 1 foot thing. Some people say, hey, you just float in the middle. Some people say, hey, sometimes the lower door is open and then they get you in and then they open the upper door. So we'll expect the unexpected on the expected lock schedule.
Can you imagine fishing out here? So we've seen tons of fishing boats, and then turn around and see this right behind you. They act like it's no big deal. Do you see them over there?
Yeah.
Be a big deal to me.
We saw a lot of these ships when we had stored for winter in Alexandria Bay, and went to the hotel there after the boat was out of the water, and we just sat there and watched ships after ships after ships on the St. Lawrence Seaway. And it's doing about 13 downbound. We're doing about 9 upbound. Yes, dear, go ahead. That's your question.
Hey, Sam, this is Daryl here on Yes, Daryl. We met you in Fort Myers.
Yes, I figured there's only one boat with that name on there. How you guys doing?
Doing great. Where are y'all headed?
We are headed today to Brockville. We had done the Rideau a couple weeks ago. Went from Kingston to Ottawa to Montreal, and continuing our summer tour. How about you guys?
We're headed up to Montreal, and I was a little skittish on doing the Rideau since we draft maybe 4 foot, 4 foot 4. What's your thought?
Well, that was my deal, and that's why I did it early. I draft 4.5, and I lightened it up by burning off the aft tanks, and not as much water on, and I got through no problem. And the reason I did it was I figured the water level was higher 3 weeks ago. Got some gauge reports from them, and also the traffic was less.
Hey everybody, we're very excited. I know Sam's already mentioned this to you, but today is our 250th lock. I cannot believe we have survived that many, but hey, feeling very victorious about our accomplishment.
So it's 9 o'clock. We arrived pretty much on time, and it's a ask him which side to tie off on, and he said, "I'm gonna float you through." So that is
beautiful.
Awesome. We have everything in sight.
Hi there. I am standing here before we go into the Iroquois lock, which is our 250th lock. To tell you that I put together an online lock course I am very excited about. It's what I would have paid anything to get my hands on before I did my very first lock. If you are planning for the loop and you are nervous about locks, go to Great Loop Academy, click on online courses, and look for our lock course. It tells the captain what the captain needs to do, all the steps. It tells the first mate everything the first mate needs to do, including the equipment. And it gives you hours and hours of actual in the lock what to do footage, which, you know, is just, I think it's awesome. And I hope you think it's awesome too. So the dam over here on the Iroquois lock is significant. However, if you look through the bottom, you can see the water over on the other side. Doesn't look like much of a drop at all. The windsock you see right there, it's yeah, that's how windy it is. It's pretty calm. And right back to the lock. So we're seeing some action. There's a blinking yellow light. Of course the red lights are still on, but the blinking light tells us that they're doing something. Now Sam just talked to the lockmaster and he said keep it coming. And now the gate is lifting. Look at that. Yeah, the bridge that goes across the lock.
We should have a green light here soon.
Okay.
We are manually steering, and thrusters are on in case we need them. Fenders are out. Life jackets are on.
And do you know what?
Ready for 250.
We get to just float in the middle. Basically, they open up this bridge. We go in, and then they're going to close it, the back, and then open the front. This is my ultimate favorite lock. I'm glad it is significant. When we did our very first loop, we completed 100 locks, and I couldn't even believe that we had done that many. And now we're up to 250. Did you ever think we'd get this far, Sam?
Oh, yeah, I guess I did. After that second, loop, I'm like, okay,
green light.
There's our green light.
Okay. After
Wonderful.
The second loop, what?
I saw the number 200 getting close, and I was like, okay, well, shoot. And then, of course, doing the rideau, that kind of put us over the top there with 40 locks.
That was a lot.
So,
40 plus.
Yeah. And did you mention you have fenders on both sides, just in case?
I do have fenders. I mean, I had heard that we could possibly just float in the middle or go on through, but I put I put fenders up on both sides anyway, just in case. You never know what might happen. The last lock that we got to do this in was down in the Okeechobee at Port Mayaca, wasn't it?
Yeah. Port Mayaca.
And there was a manatee in the middle, so we got to see his little snout sticking up.
bad. And for some reason, this lockmaster was very adamant about everybody having life preservers on. So
yes, he mentioned it many
times. One of his peeves. So I am standing up here.
A lot of noises going on here.
Yeah, they're lowering the back, and so that's probably the process here.
Ah.
They lower that back, and then
You can see it up top there.
once that's done, we will go ahead and wait for the front
Hello.
door to open. Hey there! I got my life jacket on.
Yes, you do.
He may want something from you. He's walked out there.
Okay.
So I don't know if he wants the registration or what. We paid online.
Well, they have our name
Maybe that's what he's waiting for. Okay, so there goes the front gate.
up already.
Yeah.
Definitely my favorite lock. Well, that one in Port Mayaca, where there's a manatee. Do you see any wildlife down there?
No, I
No,
don't.
I don't either. Got the thumbs up, pointing to go out. Did you see him?
Yeah, I did.
Seems like the O'Brien lock, south of Chicago.
Both times.
We floated in the middle.
Both times.
Have a good trip there.
All right. Thank you very much, Iroquois, from the Here's to Us in the great state of Texas. Well, that's it for a while. Locks, I see a tear in your eye streaming down there.
Tears of joy.
So I was doing this is trip 263 and 250 locks. All right, we're out of the lock here. I'm gonna boost up the power just a little bit. Coming up on the Ogdensburg-Prescott Bridge, it connects Ogdensburg, New York, on our port side with Prescott, the area over there on the Canadian side.
New York over here.
Yep, New York is over there.
Canada over here.
Canada's over there.
Okay.
Beautiful day out here. Just nice, cool. I can't believe it's middle of July and it's like 60 degrees. We are on our last 20 minutes into Brockville Municipal Marina. Another marina in there is called Tall Ships. I think it'd be a little tight for us to get in there, even though it's Tall Ships. I don't think it's very wide from what I hear. So we elected to go to the Brockville Municipal Marina. Now, tried to contact them, and it's very difficult. But they have handed over their reservation system to a third party called Let's Camp. So we did that online. We expect to park along the wharf. It'll be a starboard tie, so we're going to give them a call. Up ahead is a channel that we'll be going into, and there's a couple markers out there. There's an island on the left and also a shoal on the right, so we can kind of thread in the needle. Once we get through that, we'll give them a call on the radio. In fact, you know what? I might just give them a call right now because that looks wide enough. I'm not going to worry about it. Brockville Municipal Marina. Brockville Municipal Marina. Motor vessel, here's to us.
This is the Brockville Harbor, go ahead.
Yes, Brockville Harbor, motor vessel, here's to us. We have a reservation for 2 nights starting today. We're just near the North McNair Shoal, coming upbound, turning into your harbor, requesting docking instructions. We selected a place along the wharf there, near your office.
We'll send somebody out to help you dock.
Okay, is that space going to work that we selected? Should we aim for that?
Just go wherever is open along the wall.
Okay, all right, thank you very much. We'll see you there soon.
Well, thanks for coming along with us today on this trip from Chrysler Park over to Brockville. What a treat these Canadian towns are, and visiting them by boat is just takes it to another level. Brockville had so many activities going on when we were there. We also got to have dinner with some other loopers, so that was a big treat. Brockville has this incredible tunnel that you just have to see to believe. We'll see you next time on What Yacht to Do.